Hey everybody, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole and I'm a person in recovery. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015 and I am just coming on to chit chat with y'all. Help me help you. Hey everybody. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction. Hey, Sonia, what's up, girl? I did not plan on coming on live stream tonight, you guys, but you know what? I was like, what the hell? Let's just do it. Why not? Let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. I used to go live all the time on my channel, like daily, and I really got burned out on doing it. And I feel like I'm getting my my inspiration back a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey, Marilyn, what's up, girl? Hey, Ramy. I feel like I'm getting back on the grind. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? I am. You know what I did? Ramy, I lowered my medication dose because it was too much. It was too high, dude. Hey, Billy, what's up, babe? I was just getting, no, I didn't see it. I was just getting like really, I just wasn't feeling good. It was making me vomit all day, you guys. Like, so today, instead of, hey, Amanda, hey, you guys, come on in, y'all. So I just made a post in the Facebook group, just asking everybody that wants to be like help out with the Facebook group to like comment their suggestions and stuff. And so here's what I was thinking. So we go live here on YouTube all the time, okay? And I can broadcast this live stream into the Facebook group. So that's something to do, right? You guys that are in the Facebook group, this video is like, you know, something to do, right? But I would like to have a midweek meeting that is in the Facebook group that is ran by you guys, that you guys have your own recovery support, Real Talk Recovery Wednesday night meeting or something. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know how many would come. I don't know how many people will come at first, but that's the thing. You have to keep on building it. You have to work at it little by little. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, nobody was on my videos. There was nobody here watching. You know, I would be talking to myself. But I just kept talking to myself until somebody listened. Basically. Yeah. So anyway, what's good, you guys? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. If you are in recovery and you know somebody that this video could reach or help, please share the video. Share it on your friends' Facebook pages. Share it to their cell phones. I don't care how you do it. Just get it out there. Let's let people know that there's somewhere they can hang out where people are in recovery and they have a good time and they're not boring, right? After that last vid he put out, oh, he's been I can't host it right now, but I will. Okay, Amanda, thanks, girl. I think I need to get a hold of Candy. Hey, Amy, what's up, girl? I was just telling everybody, Amy, I'm trying to see if somebody is willing to like host a meeting in the Facebook group once a week, like on Wednesdays or something. And listen to me, you guys, like you don't have to dedicate yourself to every Wednesday, but if you could do it every Wednesday, that would be awesome. You know what I mean? I was actually able to eat some soup today and not shit it out. So I'm feeling a lot better. I have some energy now. Like I've been feeling so malnourished because I have had no energy, you know, because I mean, this medicine is just making me just really go to the bathroom a lot. But you know what, baby, I needed the help, you guys. Like it's cleaning my bowels out, you know? Yeah. So Amanda, here's the thing, you guys, and I don't want anybody, like, if you have a group that you want to share about in Real Talk Recovery, that's fine. Like, but here's the thing. So let's say that, like, okay, so I have Real Talk Recovery, right? And then my friend LT, he has a channel called Recovering Addict. He shares his stuff in my group. I share my stuff in his group. We go on each other's YouTube channels. We help each other, we help each other out and stuff like that, right? I need to have him back on my channel. I haven't had him on in forever, I feel like. But I've just been so scatterbrained and like out of service lately. Um, no, it doesn't have to be on Wednesdays. I was just throwing out something, you know what I mean? It could be any day. I just really want there to be there's support through Mara, right? But Mara is not Real Talk Recovery. Like, I'm a member of Mara, but I want there to be more support from just us, Real Talk Recovery. Now Mara and Real Talk Recovery are allies. We work together to help each other, right? But I want to help, I want there to be resources for people when I can't be there. And so here's the thing is the thing that's happening is, like, I can't be there, you guys. Like, and this is so hard for me. Like, Murk and Cindy and Nikki and everybody will tell you that are in my Patreon. It is hard for me to not to let go and let go of control and just be like, okay, you guys are handling this. This is all y'all. You know what I mean? Because I'm so afraid that people are going to screw me over. You know what I mean? But I have had such a good experience with Patreon and the Hangouts chat and that and everybody over there that's helping just run those chats. Like, it's not a super, like, that those chats, if you come in there and you're struggling, there's bound to be somebody that's going to be there to answer you. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you guys to be there 24/7, 7 days a week to answer everybody's questions, like, or anything like that. Just if you want to be a part of it and you like helping and you want to be of service, like, would you guys help me with the Facebook? I know, and Murk, I'm not going to ask you to do anything else because Murk goes above and beyond to help me with my Patreon and my Real Talk Recovery Hangouts chat. So, like, I really, really appreciate you for doing that, Murk. Like, it helps me so much because I just cannot do it. I physically cannot do it. And so, I just want it to be able to trust you guys and know that you guys will be there to handle it and help people. And if there's a problem, and you guys don't know what to do, you can always just call me. All of y'all have my phone number. It's right there on the damn screen. You know what I mean? Yeah, like a rotation. Okay, Amy, like, I'm serious. Like, I will make you an admin or a moderator, whatever. I'll make an admin in the Facebook group, and you can do whatever you want in there. Okay, as long as it's recovery related, and that's all I ask you to do is just keep it positive, recovery related, and accepting of all pathways. Okay, Jonathan. Jonathan, I would love for you to come tell your story. Y'all, Jonathan's my sister's ex-boyfriend, so we got some mad stories. Hold on just a second, guys. Hello. Um, hey, Jen, what's up, girl? Murk is the man. Murk is the man. He helps me so much, you guys. You have no idea. And, like, I really do. I want you to know that I really do appreciate it, you guys. It does not go unnoticed. Those of you guys that are, like, running the Facebook and the Hangouts, like, I'm telling you, I wish that I could. The Discord, for some reason, I don't really like Discord. Do you guys like Discord? I still have it, but we don't really do much with it, My friend Jexie has a Discord, and her Discord, I think, might be more poppin'. But, like, I'm good with, like, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Okay, girl. And listen, this is what I was going to tell you guys. Like, there's nothing, like, you can't do anything to make me upset. Like, what? There's nothing you can do wrong. You know what I mean? Just be there to help, just to be there to support people, Sydney, did you really, girl? I just went live 10 minutes ago. You just come at, like, you didn't even miss anything, girl. I've just been talking. I've been talking about having like some support and um, asking people to join and help. Sorry, guys. Yeah, because is there people coming into my Discord? Uh, is there people coming into my Discord right now, Murk? Because if they are, we just need to send them to LTs and Jexies because my Discord is a flop. Okay, the Real Talk Recovery Discord is a flop. But we have the Hangouts. Like I said, we have the Hangouts and we have the Facebook. And I don't know. Hangouts is just so easy for me because it's just like a chat. You know what I'm saying? And we can all pop in there whenever we want. You know what I mean? Hold on. If y'all. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there that I'm looking for people that are willing to help be of service. Of course, it's a volunteer position because your girl can't be paying people. I'm not on that level yet. One day, if I'm on that level, I will pay people. Believe it. I invest in people that invest in me. So you guys have invested in me. You know what I mean? So we have missed 2 weekends of Codependent No More because my stupid ass has been not feeling good. So for those of you guys that are not in Patreon, I'm going to kind of share with you guys what we have been reading in our Patreon group. And Patreon is just a way to support me. It's $2 a month. You don't have to join if you don't want to, but it's just something that we do, just us, and we do it every Sunday. But I haven't done it the last 2 Sundays because I have been deathly ill. But now I'm back on my shit. Okay, I'm back on my shit, y'all. So for those of you guys that don't know, I've been struggling with codependency. Me and my husband got together in 2012. We were both actively using drugs and alcohol when we got together, and our addiction just fueled, right? We got together in 2012, and we took each other down through there. And by 2014, we had given birth to a beautiful little boy, Nathaniel. Y'all all know Nathaniel. And we were at the peak of our addictions after having our son, really, really struggling. And so it wasn't until Nathaniel got taken away that me and Neil got sober. And so we got sober in July of 2015. Now, when we got sober, it was a hot mess of a whole sobriety thing, you guys, because I was in rehab. He was out here in the free world. I was trying to call him just as codependent as can be, calling him from the treatment center, having him bring me drugs to the treatment center. And we ended up getting a whole bunch of trouble, and they made it to where I couldn't talk to him for the last 2 weeks. And for me and Neil not to talk as codependent as we are and were, it was really, really difficult. So when I got out of treatment, we went right back to our codependent ways in sobriety. And I never even really realized how codependent I was. Hey, Megan, welcome, girl. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Real Talk Recovery, the YouTube channel. And you guys might see a bunch of people coming from TikTok. Well, not a bunch, but a couple that are new to our channel and stuff. And so come on over and hang out with us. We're talking about codependency. And so I didn't realize how codependent I was, you guys. I really thought that I was standing on my own 2 feet and that I had everything under control. And I did not. And as I got sober and stayed sober, I started realizing my own behaviors, how controlling I was of my husband, how I tried to make decisions for him and without his consent, like just a bossy, naggy, and unhealthy. And so it wasn't until Neil really started struggling with his sobriety that I started to realize how much I was enabling him also. And when I started to realize that I was basically his number one sidekick and enabler, then I was like, damn, I got to do something different because I'm going to kill my husband. My husband's going to die because of his addiction, and I'm helping him do it. You know what I mean? And I had to look myself in the mirror and realize that I was an accomplice to his addiction. And I was willingly helping him stay out of trouble. I was willingly calling his job and saying, hey, job, he's not able to come in today. He's just having a really hard time. A mental breakdown is what's going on. Yep, that's it. Or, hey, he hurt his back. He has to stay home. These kind of things. And the more I did that, the more he just kept doing the same behavior of relapsing, right? And so we are literally just on the other end of him losing his job because of his relapse. And so that's about 6 months ago, 8 months ago or so, we started doing this. And this has been helping me just to know what I'm doing and what I'm going through and to relate to other people that have been through it also. So I want to read to you guys a little bit out of this book. I hope y'all will stay and listen. Don't be blown about by every wind. Easy does it. I am a reactionary. That thought burned deeply into my consciousness one day while I was sitting in my office. I had heard people discuss reacting, but until that moment, I didn't understand how much I reacted. I reacted to other people's feelings, behaviors, problems, and thoughts. I reacted to what they might be feeling. Thinking or doing. I reacted to my own feelings, my own thoughts, my own problems. My strong point seemed to be reacting to crisis. I thought almost everything was a crisis. I overreacted. Hidden panic, which bordered on hysteria, brewed in me much of the time. I sometimes underreacted. If the problem I faced was significant, I often used the tool of denial. I reacted to almost everything that came into my awareness and environment. My entire life had been a reaction to other people's lives, desires, problems, faults, successes, and personalities. Even my low self-worth, which I dragged around like a bag of stinking garbage, had been a reaction. I was like a puppet with strings, hanging out, inviting and allowing anyone or anything to yank them. Most codependents are reactionaries. We react with anger, guilt, shame, self-hate, worry, hurt, controlling gestures, caretaking acts, depression, desperation, and fury. We react with fear and anxiety. Some of us react so much it is painful to be around people and torturous to be in large groups of people. It is normal to react and respond to our environment. Reacting is a part of life. It's part of interacting, and it's part of being alive and human. But we allow ourselves to get so upset and so distracted. Little things, big things, anything have the power to throw us off the track. And the way we respond after we react is frequently not in our best interests. So I'm a reactionary. Hey girl, hey Crystal. If something happens, I go into worry overdrive. When something bad happens, like for instance, my husband losing his job, instead of saying, okay, everything's going to be all right, what is our game plan? Let's plan, right? I automatically went to, we're going to lose our house, our cars are going to get repoed, we're going to be living homeless outside in a box somewhere, right? Like I react and then I go to the worst possible scenario. Okay, so then I get myself so worked up, so bent out of shape, and so worried, and it's completely out of my control. There is nothing I can do to control my husband's employment. I cannot employ him. I cannot make a magical job come and pay him, right? So I would totally, absolutely overreact. And then while I'm overreacting, I'm yelling and barking at him about, this is what I've been telling you about the whole time. I told you if you didn't stop doing this, this is what was going to happen. And hey, Coyle, hey, Julie, I hate being that person that says, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. And I keep on doing it, you guys. Like, I've said it probably 16 times since this whole situation happened. I've told you that this was going to happen if you had just listened to me, you know. But it doesn't matter how many times I told him so. It had to happen. What had to happen for this whole light to be brought to his eyes and this cloak of denial to be removed. Because the denial that was cloaked across my husband's eyes, like fucking cataracts, was so thick, you guys. And he doesn't even realize it. Like, I was telling him the other day, I said, do you realize that you were actually saying to me that, what if I don't want to be sober? And he was like, no, I didn't. I never said that. And I was like, yeah, you did. You said, what if I don't want to be sober? And I started tripping because I was like, hey, Ann, hey, Angela. Because I was like, if you don't want to be sober, then I don't want to be with you. Like, I don't want to be with somebody that's using, right? And but that's how, like, out of his mind and how out of touch with reality he was. So let me read a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. We may have started reacting and responding urgently and compulsively in patterns that hurt us. Just feeling urgent and compulsive is enough to hurt us. We keep ourselves in a crisis state, adrenaline flowing and muscles tensed, ready to react to emergencies that usually aren't emergencies. Someone does something, so we must do something back. Someone says something, so we must say something back. Someone feels a certain way, so we must feel a certain way. We jump into the first feeling that comes our way, and then we wallow in it. We think the first thought that comes into our heads and then elaborate on it. We say the first words on our tongues and sometimes regret them. We do the first thing that comes to mind, usually without thinking about it. That is the problem. We are reacting without thinking, without honest thought about what we need to do and how we want to handle the situation. Our emotions and behaviors are being controlled, triggered by everyone and everything in our environment. We are indirectly allowing others to tell us what to do. That means we have lost control. We are being controlled. So, damn, I hate hearing that. So basically, I was being controlled by my husband's struggle because I was reacting to his relapse instead of being there just to support him and encourage him to get better. You know what I mean? And I was making the situation worse. Making the situation worse. And it's a very humbling experience to be able to help so many people, right? But then whenever your husband's struggling, you can't help him. Like, it was like I almost didn't have no idea what to do. It was like everything that I've learned over the last couple of years has totally went to the wayside when it comes to my husband. You could hand me a stranger and I got this. But when it comes to somebody that I love, that I'm invested in, it's the hardest thing I've ever been through in my whole entire life. It is hard when you can see a situation unfold and the outcome is obvious, yet the person will not listen to your thoughts or concerns, or the inevitable happens. They come to you looking puzzled. Yes, it is so hard. It is so hard. Hey, Molly. Hey, Sky. And it's so discouraging because I feel like I just, But then it's like, this is another thing, you guys. Didn't we all have to go through that? Didn't each one of us have to go through that? Nobody could tell us, right? When I was using, you could not tell me that I was fucking up my life. I would have been cussing your ass out. You know what I mean? Powerless, man. I'm telling you, I'm powerless over everybody. I'm powerless over everything except for me and my choices. But the thing about it is, it's like, it's so crazy because the love for these people that are attached to us, like our husbands, our wives, our daughters, our sons that are struggling with addiction, like, we can help somebody else and say, this is what you should do. But then when it comes right down to when the rubber meets the road, you guys, and you're like, I'm looking at my husband and I'm saying, okay, they told me that I need to make you leave. I have to kick you out. Right? And then it's just like, I have to kick you out. Like, I can't let go. I cannot let go. I am that sick that I can't let go of that unhealthiness of going back and forth with that relapse, and that's what I'm also seeing is that it was like having that happening was something that I was kind of like, I was kind of above, right? And I could say, well, I'm handling this and, I'm the one who's staying sober. And if you would just get on the right track with me, then we would be okay. It's so hard to talk about this kind of stuff because it really makes me realize how much I need to work on myself still. It's easy to be on the internet and help people and help other women and um, have your recovery and be happy and all this stuff. But when tragedy hits your family, it's like really shows you the true situation that's going on, Um, I need to work on myself a lot more. And I tell my husband, you need to just start working on yourself because he hasn't even began to start. But, I have all this work that I'm doing, and I feel like I should be farther along than this, and I should know better than to do what I have been doing. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to explain it any other way than like if I'm truly working the program and truly being a person that's trying to help others, then whether he's my husband or not, I should have compassion in my heart for him while he's struggling. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't. I get angry. I get angry, so mad, because I know how smart he is. And I know what he's capable of. And it pisses me off to see him waste his potential, you know? It is heartbreaking, Crystal. Absolutely. It is so hard to see others hurt. You are doing the true underlying work now, and it takes time. It does, girl. Recovery is, in my opinion, a lot of self reflection and keeping yourself safe. And I feel that's hard when it comes to loved ones. Yeah. You know, this has been a really difficult year for me, you guys. Like, it's been a difficult year for my family, and it's been a difficult year just like for me, mental health wise. But I'll tell you this, like, I realize where I'm making mistakes. You know what I mean? I realize where I'm making mistakes, and I want to make myself better. I want to do better at being there for my husband when he's struggling. But then when I get to this point, this is where I get to a point with I want to be there to support him and help him, but then I also want him to do the work. And I almost feel like he's just not even willing. It's like he's just not. I don't know. I guess for me, and this is again, I'm assuming if I were him, I would be like thinking about all the things I needed to do to get support and help. And he's not doing that. And so it throws red flags up to me. Like, I think, are you just going to go back to what you were doing before and think that you can still do that and nothing bad's going to happen? Do you know what I mean? It's harder to have compassion for ones that we love. Absolutely. By the way, I admire your strength and thank you for your videos. They help and are helping in my recovery. Hey, thanks, Coil. I appreciate you, babe. I wish I could do it for him, but I have to take care of me first. Crystal, girl. If I could literally say so, if I could do it I would do it. I would do it. But then it also begs the question, like I was asking earlier, like, does he want it? Does he want to be sober? And so I was sitting down, I was talking with Neil yesterday or something, and he said, I don't even think about getting high when I'm with you and Nate and we're here and I'm not stressed out and I don't have my job fucking, breathing down my back. He goes, I haven't even thought about it since I got fired, right? And then I thought, maybe that job was just a huge trigger and now this is going to be a better experience. You know what I mean? What's the radar sky? What do you mean? I almost feel like when we are in relationships with people in recovery, there's always one of us that's like doing the most, and then another one that we're like trying to drag behind with us. You know what I mean? Like, I want me and my husband to be like this power. This is my dream for me and Neil. Y'all want to hear it? I know y'all are going to laugh, but this is what I want to do. I want Neil to be sitting beside me in 6 months to a year, sharing his experience, strength, and hope with you guys here on Real Talk Recovery. I want him to be working with me and going places with me to do speaking engagements and help people. I would love for him to be here, and so he could say, "Yep, we stuck it out together, and she was dragging me around, and I finally want it for myself, and now here I am," and share. And I cannot wait to hear the day when he is like excited and emotional about staying sober and saying how he's happy. I would love to hear that out of his mouth, but I've never heard him say that. Like, I don't know if he'll, because I have so much gratitude for my sobriety. I feel like losing my child was so hard for me, you guys, and it woke me up, and I've lost so much more before I even got pregnant, before I even met Neil, that now that I'm sober, like, I'm just so grateful to be sober. And so I just want him to have that same gratitude. You know what I mean? Oh, Crystal girl. We've been trying to get him on here for I've been on YouTube for 3 years. I've been trying. It's like pulling teeth. And my husband gets very shy when it comes to like speaking about these kind of things. Like, if we're just hanging out and we're like just, hanging out with friends, or he is so outgoing and so funny and joking and but when it comes to some stuff like this where he doesn't feel like strong in it, he's like very quiet and withdrawn. You know what I mean? So he feels like I overshadow him, I think. You know what I mean? And so if he was going to be with me, I would probably just have to let him talk and be quiet, so he could just kind of have the show. You know what I'm saying? And I would do that just so he could be a part of it with us, because I think, honestly, you guys, I think that talking about what you've gone through and not being embarrassed or ashamed to share your vulnerable moments and struggles it's so healing for me, and it helps me so much. Like, it's almost like going to therapy for me, man. But I've also just gotten to a point where now, when I first started, it was hard, right? Okay, Sky. Hey, Cindy. I've gotten to a point where, like, when people comment mean things or something like that, I just block them. You know what I mean? When I first started, it was a little difficult, but now it doesn't even bother me. Like, it's no skin off my back. You know what I mean? I'm just like, shh, okay, and I'm fat, and tell me something I don't know, bitch. You know what I mean? And I do have to tell y'all, we are down from 233 to 222.8. So I'm still trucking along on this weight loss journey. Just pray for me, you guys. Pray for me, because I had to late. Hey, buddy, what's wrong? Huh? You're hungry? Do you want some Chinese chicken and rice and some egg rolls? You don't, Nate, that chicken and rice is good. You love that stuff.
I don't.
You want macaroni and cheese. These kids.
You don't have to.
Macaroni and cheese, y'all. That's all this child likes.
You mean
This kid. What's your daddy doing?
I'm watching a movie.
In your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you call it confidence, girl. But I just try to be the best I can be. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna drop your phone.
Do not do that. That's a $1,500 phone. Boy, that's expensive. Do not do that. Ever. That's my work right there. Hand it to me. That's like my computer. Give it to me.
Do you have a little wrapping on it?
No, I don't. That's like this is my job right here.
Your phone is your job.
Yeah, it's my job.
No, on your phone.
The one way Nate knows he can get me is when he says he's going to do something to my phone. Then I freak out. Don't I, Nate?
Yeah, you're a little ball. Awooga.
Awooga. Awooga.
That matches your.
Don't you love this jacket? I love this hoodie.
Your phone kind of matches your.
My hoodie? I know. It's badass, huh?
It's not. It's really bad. No.
I love you.
No.
I love you, Poop Stain.
Love you too.
Bye. You're okay, Amanda. Come on back, girl. Come on back. I need to run upstairs just for a second. You guys just chill out for a minute for me, okay? I'll be right back. I want to grab something real fast, and then we're going to keep talking, okay? Come in. Sorry, guys. I get some laundry. Okay. I also wanted to tell you guys, somebody blessed me with $100 bill today. And so, I don't need that money. But what I was thinking is I'm going to just kind of find somebody that is maybe new in their or maybe in a sober living that needs, their rent paid or something like that, and find somebody that maybe I can help. But I had somebody donate $100 today, which doesn't happen very often. So I was kind of taken aback, but I want to help somebody. So if you guys know anybody that's struggling, that needs help, please let me know. So. It's so hard for me, Ramey. It's so hard for me. You got bit by a dog last night. Amanda, what happened? How'd you get bit? What kind of dog, girl? Tell us all about it. We want to know. Do y'all want to come up here and talk? Hold on. Let me get the link. Hold on, guys. All right. Sweet. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here I come. Okay, so we'll do an update. Who wants to come up and share? Y'all want to come up and share? Oh, I was taking my medicine, Ann. Sorry. I was spitting it out. Sorry. Let me get the link, you guys. Ann, look at Ann over here. She's checking me. It tastes disgusting, Ann. I'm literally down to 1.5. And so in the evening time, I take 0.5 of a Suboxone strip, which is just a little sliver, so it really dissolves fast. Sky, girl, what are you nervous about? Don't nobody know who you are? Crack me up. You don't have to come up here. It's fine. I'm just going to put the link in the chat if any of you guys want to come up here. I forget. Sky's famous. Yeah. Oh, Crystal, isn't this okay? So I'll tell and you guys, earlier we were talking about codependency and relationships and recovery, but now we're just kind of chatting and stuff. So, I hope if you want to stick around and hang out, or if you want to rewind the video back, you can rewind the video back. But this is the hoodie. It also has these cool ass rose applique thingy-majigger sewed on, and they're beautiful, beautiful. Okay. This brand right here is called Civil Regime, CIVILREGIME. I found the brand on Instagram, you guys, and these hoodies are like $75 a pop, but they are they're gorgeous and they are high quality. They are thick. In fact, I'll put the link in the chat. Hold on, let me get it. They're thick, high quality. They're not thin, crappy hoodies. Like this hoodie is thick as fuck. They also did a collab with like Champion, and I have one of those Champion hoodies that's like a multicolored tie-dye. This one is like green and navy blue and baby blue and all that stuff, but the other one I have is like multicolors. It's really cool. So, Crystal, I was actually thinking about doing that and just doing like tie-dye hoodies that say, like, I don't know, just like real talk. You know what I mean? But I want them to be nice. And I also, if I did that, like I would want to take some of the proceeds and do something for somebody in recovery. Like, I really would want to help somebody. You know what I mean? Like if we do merch, then I want to help somebody. I don't want to just do merch and be putting it in my pocket. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right to me. But that's not saying that people who do that are wrong. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, for me, I want to be able to help as many people as I can. Let me get the link to this place because for some reason I can't find their website on my, and I've literally, I go to their website like probably 2 times a day just checking on it. Because what they do is they drop collections, okay? And so like the last collection they dropped was February or January or something. Megan, yes, coke is no joke, and crazy shit I didn't see while high on methamphetamine. You guys, I have a whole. You know what? That's a good idea. So let me try you with Died Trying plus 50% off sale starts 1/1/21 at 6 p.m. Let me show you the hoodies, dude. I gotta get it. Right, White Roses hoodie in lilac mist. Y'all are gonna die when y'all see these. They're fucking gorgeous. Lilac mist. This is the one I have, Ocean Wash, which is right here. But they have ones in like baby blue. Oh, look at this one, says emotionally gone. Look at that one with the little baby on it. I'll let me put the link in the chat. But I want to get yeah, at 1/1/21 at 6 p.m. is when they drop. I like this one that's lilac. It's like a baby purple. Look at it. It's fucking gorgeous, dude. They're just really nice hoodies, you guys. So I'll get the link. Hold on. Okay, Amanda. I'll go look right now. Thanks, babe. Anyway. Civil regime. Y'all, I can't get the damn link for some reason. Let me go see what you're talking about. You could sponsor someone that can't fry. Yes. Yeah, that was what I was wanting to do. I wanted to do that to where we could like pay somebody for their flight or something. My friend Nick, he helps people that can't afford to go into treatment and like fly there. And so he helped pay for this guy's flight probably like 2 or 3 months ago. And I was so I love you. Christy's on the airplane, you guys. I'm going to call her and see if she answers. Hold on. Hey.
Hey, I'm on the plane and we're about to take off, and I'm so curious and just like.
Well, go ahead. The Real Talk Recovery family is all cheering you on. I'm talking to you on the live stream, but don't worry, you're not on speakerphone. I can do it for you if you want me to. I'll do it for you, okay? I have the list. Well, no, not all of them, but I can fill out what I can fill out, and then just put NA there. NA, and go past it. Well, listen, I talked to Andrea and Karina in the office, and they said I already told them that you're coming and that you'll be in to do that with them if you couldn't get it done on the plane. So they're already aware of it. I forgot. It's my fault. It really is. It really is, though. I forgot. I was doing that damn Aleva thing, and I totally forgot to do that part. So it was my ball dropped, and I even told them that. I said I dropped the ball on this, and I said and I told them, about you and how you were feeling and everything. So I just told them when you got there, if they could help you, if they would help you with it, they would. And they said that's fine. Not even to worry. You're going to be fine. And everybody is excited to have you, and I'm excited. I'm like literally so excited. I cannot even believe you're in the airplane right now. Don't freak out, girl. We are so excited. Everybody was asking about you in the Patreon too, and I told them she's on the plane. This is the beginning of the rest of your life, okay? Like, I just want you to realize that this is a huge step, okay? Like, I know how hard this is, okay? I just want you to know I'm proud of you and I love you. Now, don't worry, you're going to be fine, okay? I promise everything's going to be okay, okay? All right, be safe and call me when you land. All right, bye. Love you too. That's Chrissy, you guys. She's flying into California. She just boarded her last plane, and she's going to go see Dr. B for treatment. And she's going to be down there for a while, you guys, over 6 months, almost a year, probably more than a year. She's going to be down there for at least a year. And so she's really, really nervous. And so I just want us all to try and encourage her and just get her excited. You know what I mean? Because this is huge, you guys. Like changing your whole life, picking up and like it's a big step. I've never done that before. Every time I've ever went to treatment, I went to a place like that was just right down the street from my parents' house. You know what I mean? Ugh. Excuse me, you guys. That was so disgusting. Hey, Connie, what's up, girl? Okay, Megan. Good night, sister. Did I even get that damn?
Is other macaroni and cheese over here?
Yeah, it's in the bag in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Everybody on Real Talk Recovery wants to know when you're going to be ready to come share your experience, strength, and hope. Right, guys?
One of these days. One of these days.
Are you going to come share your story with us sometime?
Yeah, more than likely.
See, he's coming around to it, y'all. I know, Amanda. It's a big deal. It's been a long time coming, though. We've been working together. I've been working with her for over 6 months to get her ready and comfortable and agreed to come over. And so it's a big deal. You know, I'm not an addict, but my husband is. I keep thinking if I was getting ready to lose it all, I would go wherever help is available and be banging on the doors and begging for help. Sheila, I totally understand what you're going through. Were you here at the beginning of the live stream? But he's not there yet. I just got done talking about codependency, Sheila, and we've been talking about it because I'm really codependent. Me and my husband are both codependent, and when we got together, I was in my active addiction also, and so was he. But I got sober and have been staying sober for the last 5 years. And what I've noticed with my husband, at least, is that like men, I think it's men, respond differently to things that are happening, right? So like when I lose my job and shit's hitting the fan, like I'm freaking out and I am going to be like doing everything I can, like you said, to get help, go to treatment, find somebody where to go, whatever. But men, I think, have a different outlook on it. They think, okay, I got to get this job again. I got to start making money. I can't let the bills lapse. It's kind of I think that's what it is, a little bit of a different perspective. But I know for my husband, he's just a little shithead. He don't want to go to treatment. He wants to do it his way. And so I'm going to continue letting him try to do it his way until hopefully this time he'll be able to do it his way with a little of my way sprinkled in. You know what I mean? I also have daydreams where he beats it and we have a phenomenal future, but those are my dreams, not his. I don't even know what his dreams are. I don't even know if he even knows. I was just talking about that, like literally just talking about that. And you know what? I was talking to my husband two days ago, and I was telling him the things that he was saying to me when he was under the influence, because he was saying things like, what if I don't want to be sober? You know, what if I need this medication? Like making excuses for the medication that he was taking and stuff. And I was thinking, this is not the Neil that I know. This is not the person that I married. Because when we got together, we agreed that we were going to stay sober and that we're doing this because we know it's the best thing for our family and our son and all that, right? But when he's not when he's not on his right mind, he's talking out the side of his neck, totally talking about nothing. And so he even told me, like, I don't know if I want to be sober. While he was high, he said this. And so I told him, did you know you said that to me? You know, you said, I don't know if I want to even be sober. And he goes, Nicole, I don't remember saying that. I did not say that. I said, yes, you did. He goes, I'll tell you this. When I'm with you and Nate and I don't have that stupid job that I was unhappy with, glaring down my back, doing this, that, and the third, I don't even think about getting high. I don't even want to get high, you know? And so, you know, he's happy when he's with us. He loves me and my son. I know that he wants better for us. You know what I mean? But it's that damn addiction will creep in and it'll tell us, hey, it's okay to take just one. Nobody will know. And I'll tell you this, Sheila, the thing that my husband was also struggling with is that he had people at his job that were coming and finding him and saying, hey, man, I got some Xanaxes. Hey, man, I got some Klonopins, and calling him and giving him the heads up days before they even got their prescription filled, which, listen, I'm not saying my husband's innocent. I'm sure he told him to call him, but it does not help. You know what I mean? It does not help whenever you have people like, that's why you have to block, disconnect, get rid of all those people, places, and things that have anything to do with addiction, you guys. It's just a bad fucking deal. If you keep those people around you, they're going to keep you going back, because it's a lot easier for me, for you to stay sober than for you to stay sober and bring other people on the sobriety with you. You know what I mean? Or convince other people like, oh, well, I'm sober, but I just hang on to my, we can't drag people around with us when we're sober. We can't keep those connections. You know what I mean? And this is the thing, you guys, right? You guys cannot keep playing with fire. And this is what I tell my husband. I say the same thing to him, and I'm saying the same thing to you guys. If you are playing with fire, if you are going to the damn barber shop thinking you're not going to get a haircut, I am warning you. Let my husband's experience be a warning to you that while you are keeping those people around you, they are waiting for your weak moment. It's like, I can't even explain to you. It's like right at the time where our life, we needed stability the most. It's Christmas time, okay? The New Year's coming. All these changes are coming in my life, and I don't need my husband to lose his job, right? You know what I'm saying? I didn't need that to happen. But, I think that God placed this situation in front of us, and we are going through this because there needed to be a change in our life. We have to make changes. And I'm a struggle bus girl, y'all. I don't think y'all understand this, but my life has totally flipped. I went from being a person that woke up in the morning to a person that does not wake up in the morning, and I love being up at night. And my husband is a morning person. So as you can see, I'm up here just as live at 5, having a good time in the evening times. And so now we have to get our schedules back on the same track together. You know what I mean? My roommate was my dealer. When I stopped, I had to tell him to leave. Absolutely. Good for you. I'm proud of you for doing that. I was actually watching a little girl. I say little girl because she's only like 20 years old, so she's a little girl to me, right? On TikTok, and she was saying that she had 2 friends that were still in active addiction, but they're not going to make her relapse because they're her friends that helped her get sober. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I remember thinking that, you guys, thinking that my friends and that I wouldn't be tempted to use. And you can sit there and watch them get high, and eventually you're just going to want to do it too. It's so hard. I don't have any friends either. I mean, I have you guys, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't just like let people run in and out of my house and stuff like that. Like, I used to though. Like before I got sober, like my house was the place where everybody would come, and they would come here and hang out and just run through our house. You know what I mean? Everybody would hang out here. Thank you so much, and I promise you I won't let you down. Guys, I'm trying to really pump up the volume of things that we're doing with Real Talk Recovery. I'm trying to get a speaker for every Monday and Friday on YouTube. Hey, MK, was that you on TikTok that commented? How can I help be on your live? I would just, if you want to come and share your story, is that what you mean? I would love for you to come share your story. Send me a DM on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you are, and we will set up a time and a date for you to come on. It was really hard for me to push people out of my life, but I had to do it for my recovery. Yes. Wow, sorry, I pushed the button to talk instead of text, but I'm saying, how can I help you to grow your account? Because I have some interesting stories. I would love to hear them. Anytime you want to come on and share your stories with me, send me a DM and I'll get you up here and we'll have you on the channel. What's your real name? I have to show you guys this. This guy, like, it's the funniest thing because he literally watches my TikTok, but he comments things like, shut up already. Like, why do you do that? Why do people do that? I feel like I got her addicted and she's been on everything ever since. You didn't get her addicted, okay? Listen to me, you guys. Hey, Ellen, I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you. Yeah, this here in Arkansas, did you guys know that like here in Arkansas, it's really like if I wanted to go to the pharmacy and get syringes so that way I could use clean needles, like they wouldn't sell them to me unless I had a prescription. Now, sometimes you can hustle your way through it, but I have been sent away so many times. And a lady had asked me over there on TikTok what my thoughts on harm reduction are, and I totally support harm reduction. And for those of you guys that don't know, Dr. B just opened up his channel membership over on his channel, and all the money that goes towards that membership, if you guys join it, is going to go towards the Harm Reduction Institute that he has, which is amazing. I don't know if I told you guys. No, I did tell you. When I went out there in July and I got to be out there and do the Harm Reduction Institute with them, they do it every single Monday. And it's a beautiful thing. You get to see people coming and they're getting water and food and clean supplies and resources to sign up for Medi-Cal or Medicaid, that kind of thing. Like, it was just such an amazing thing, and nobody's judging them. Nobody's looking at them like they're the scum of the earth. It's like such an amazing thing, Me too, Leslie. If you're not supported, you got to get the hell out of here, right? Anyways, I'm not going to keep y'all on here anymore. I love you guys. If you want to help with the channel and you want to come share your experience, strength, and hope, send me a DM on any of my social media platforms. It's Real Talk Recovery everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Send me a DM and we'll get you scheduled for a day to come up here and share your story. Anybody that's willing to help in the Real Talk Recovery Facebook group, let me know so I can make you an admin over there and we'll get that going too. And I just really appreciate all of you guys for supporting me and believing in me, believing in Real Talk Recovery. And if I ever do anything, like I said, if we decide to do merch one day, I will let you guys know and we will help somebody with that money from that too, okay? But I really just appreciate you guys for watching my channel and just being active and just being here and being a part of my recovery. It helps me stay sober. I used to think that I wanted my channel to be like this huge channel with millions of subscribers, and I got a little discouraged when my channel didn't grow like other people's I seen growing. And then I now I've been thinking about it and reflecting about it a lot. And, I'm not, my channel is not a channel where I'm just putting content out and not connecting. Like, my channel is about community, and it's about connection, and it's about being part of and getting to know each one of you guys, not just knowing that you're a number on my subscriber count. Like, I really want to have a connection with the people that are a part of Real Talk Recovery. So I really appreciate you guys for supporting me and believing in me, and I'll keep doing my best and keep you posted on anything that's new going on. I will be live again on Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? All right. Love you guys.